all you haters out there, fuck you. This is not a fucking hobby. You're listening to the most relevant sports show on the internet. He's a combat veteran turned entrepreneur turned sports journalist. And she has an IQ higher than your entire family combined. It's the S3, and it starts right now.
All right, let's do it. Welcome to the S3 podcast. I'm JD. She is Ms. Lady. I'm Jeff Demers, Ms. Marnie Tisdale at your service. The S3 is where sports headlines meet horrible dad jokes, and absolutely zero apologies for that. We've got Patriots Hall of Fame drama. NASCAR finally got going after a snow delays. Bryce James redshirting at Arizona, and the Cardinals officially handing over the offense to their new head coach, Mike LaFleur, also known as Mike LaFleur. Then it's all eyes on the big game storyline spreads. I've got DFS, best bets, novelty madness, and a final score prediction you're going to want to hear. And to wrap it up, we are debuting our brand new game for, I think last week was pretty much practice. We are doing Pack Wars, and then, of course, Sports Oh No. So we got a lot going on. Today's episode of the S3 podcast is brought to you by Sports Media X, the training ground for sports fans who want to turn their passion into a legit sports media brand. If you've ever wanted to start a podcast, cover your favorite teams, shoot games as media just like I do, or build real credibility with sports content, Sports Media X shows you how, step by step. No degree, no connection, no massive following required. You'll learn how to build your brand, create content, and get noticed, and even get media requests, credentials the right way. If you're serious about sports media, this is where it starts. Check out Sports Media X and start building your path into the game. Go to CoachJeffDemers.com/media to reserve your seat for the next class. All right. What's first?
Headlines and horrible dad jokes.
All right. Headline number one, Patriots owner Robert Kraft will not be put in the Hall of Fame this year, which is complete and total BS. Mm-hmm. All 6 titles have come under his ownership. Mm-hmm. It's terrible. He's also been a huge part in acquiring TV rights for the NFL, right, as well as stopping a complete lockout. Back in the day, he basically saved football while his wife was pretty much on her deathbed.
Yeah.
Not good enough to be in the Hall of Fame, though.
No, but Jerry Jones is in there.
Jerry Jones is in there, though, because he's such a nice guy.
I'm not salty about that at all.
Everybody loves Jerry. All right. What is a shark's favorite saying?
I have no idea.
Man overboard. All right, headline number 2. The 49ers will be the Los Angeles Rams opponent for the first NFL regular season game in Melbourne, Australia during the 2026 season. So Melbourne, Australia gets the 49ers and the Rams. Meanwhile, Paris gets the Browns and the Saints.
I mean, if we're going to get into Australia, we got to give them something good to look at. So I guess we'll go with that.
We just don't care about the French at all.
Paris doesn't matter, apparently. Yeah.
Wow.
For you guys.
For the record, I'm half Canadian French.
They did get the Saints in there. That's as close to a French team as we have, if you want
to.
The
Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis. That's the only reason why they're there. Their picture on their helmet. Other than that, I seriously doubt. Well, they do live in New Orleans, and there's a very large French population,
French Quarter and
history.
All that stuff.
So maybe somebody on the team, somebody can learn how to go over there and say "Beaujolais, los Alabans, s'il vous plaît." Can I go to the bathroom, please? All right, moving on. So my ex-girlfriend told me that we broke up because I kept invading her privacy. And I said, that's ridiculous. You said the same thing in your damn diary. Stupid. All right, headline number 3. Bryce James, the youngest son of LeBron James, in case you never heard of him, will redshirt this freshman year at Arizona.
Oh,
he has not played at all this season for top-ranked Arizona. Do you know what redshirt is?
I want to say that it still counts as a freshman, but it's actually like their second year.
Yeah, so basically when you go to college, you have 5 years that you can play unless you get a special exemption for a 6th year.
Right.
Redshirting allows them to use up one of those years and still have 4 years, 4 solid years of college. So basically what I got from that is just like the older son, he's not good enough to be on the team.
So well,
we're just going to take him. Never played. He's never played. I think they picked him up for a headline.
Bench warmer.
That's it.
Maybe.
If he's not good enough to be on the team.
When you're talking about sports acumen, there's only so much of that can actually be inherited. Some of it is just talent. I have a niece that at 9 months old, which is significantly younger than most kids are walking, for the record, at 9 months old, she could kick a soccer ball across the room and chase it, like run after it and chase it better than I've seen adults do. Some people are just born with physical talent like that. And it's not that you can't work hard and get somewhere with it, but you're not. Just being his son isn't enough, is what I'm saying. They
honestly, I think both of them will probably end up playing overseas.
They're going to be mid.
Yeah. They're just not. They're not good. Well, they're not NBA good. I don't think they're really college good.
Right.
I mean, the best thing that what's the other James? I don't know. So many of them on the Lakers. Bronny. Thank you. Like the only time I see Bronny is when he's in his specific. It's like his assigned seat.
Right.
At the end of the bench, and he's just
watching his dad.
And that's it. He averages like a point a game.
Yeah, I know.
After everybody came out and said that, he was worth the draft pick and everything, he averages like 1 point a game.
I could imagine growing up idolizing your dad and just wishing you could be like him. But there's got to be some kind of extra effort to get up to speed.
The thing is, because of who their dad is, and I'm not taking anything away from LeBron James's accomplishments.
Right.
Like I don't like him as a player personally,
right? But
because I'm on Team MJ. But off the court, I think he's a great dad. He's a solid father. He's a great businessman. Like all that. He's part owner of our Red Sox.
Right.
Very, very, very small part,
but he's still there. He counts.
Which I made me happy because then he couldn't wear that stupid New York Yankees hat anymore. All right. So my boss said, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. So I showed up as Batman. Headline number 4, the Arizona Cardinals' newest head coach, Mike LaFleur, will be calling the offensive plays next season for the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, so he's going to be head coach / offensive coordinator.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like Sean McVay does that. Andy Reid does that. There's a lot of coaches. Nathaniel Hackett has actually been named the offensive coordinator, but again, LaFleur.
He's not really going to get to do his job by the sound of it.
There's a lot of optimism for Cardinals fans, but I don't know why. Because if you think about it, over the last 5 years, both of these guys have been fired as the offensive coordinator for the New York Jets. And now one of them is now your head coach and your new offensive coordinator. They were both fired from the same job.
There's a certain level of like blinders that some type of Cardinals fans have on where they just like refuse to see reality.
Everybody they get, it's amazing.
Their Cardinals lenses, and they're just like, everything's going to be great. We've got the best this, we've got the best that. And
it's going to be awesome.
I've been in the Valley for over 20 years. I've been here some 30-something years, and we have never had the best anything. We've had decent players a couple of times, but
we did go to the big game once.
Yeah.
But they've been an organization since 1933, and they've never, the Bidwells have had the team since the early 1930s.
Right.
But they've never won
not within the
NFL
or something like that. I think they won a championship long before.
They did 1947 as the Chicago Cardinals.
Yeah.
They're so excited, though. I know you couldn't last on the Jets, but you're now in charge of our offense and our teams.
Yeah.
All right.
I
say our, like, we're both like, I'm born and bred in New England. I'm a Boston man, been a Pats fan since 1985, right? But we do cheer for the teams here. We don't want to see them suck all the time.
No, and I would be excited to see them win as long as it was not in any way conflicting with my own team.
Yeah. Like, I cheer for them, but like, I wear my Pats jersey to the game when they play.
Sure.
Absolutely. All right. What do you call a sheep who can both sing and dance?
I have no idea.
That would be Lady Baba. All right, moving on. What's next? That was terrible.
The big game. The big game.
All right, so let's talk about it. Apparently, there's a game this weekend. In case you didn't know. Sunday, February 8th at Levi Stadium in San Francisco, California. Game is at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 3:30 p.m. Pacific, not specific, Pacific Standard Time. You are able to watch it at your local sports bar or on NBC/Peacock. The line, according to DraftKings, has Seattle favored -4.5. The over/under is 45.5. The money line has Seattle at -238. The Pats at +195. So basically, if you bet $100 on the Pats, you win $295. Not bad. If you bet $238 on the Seattle Seahawks, then you will win basically $338.
Okay.
So, not really that good of a bet. All right. The main storylines, well, the Patriots are only here because they have an easy schedule. Even though 7 of the last 10 champions have had top 10 easiest schedules, but for some reason, because it's the Patriots, we need to put a big-ass spotlight on that. Shut up. All right. Sam Darnold needs to prove that he can win under pressure. So far, so good. So we'll keep an eye on that. Drake May needs to show that he is worthy of the MVP hype.
Yeah.
I believe he is. We'll see. Cooper Kupp, who was let go from the Rams, could win a ring with their rival. That's another storyline.
Yeah.
Pretty good. The question is, are the Patriots worth the hype? Like, do we believe in the New England Patriots?
Yeah. I mean, I do. I feel like we've been playing really well. A lot of the complaints that are out there are just salty. like everything was blamed on the season being easy, but then when we did have real contenders, we still won. We beat the Broncos, we beat the Texans, we beat and then each one of those games, people have been looked at like what do you want to call it? Like it was a fluke. And you get so many games in, it's not a fluke anymore, guys. It's not a fluke.
Yeah, cheated for years. You know, the last time that they were accused of cheating, we'll say that they did for the sake of argument, even though Mike Florio already completely beat down Deflategate with his book, talking about how Roger Goodell fixed that whole thing. Anyway, Spygate, definitely. What the hell are you doing, Bill? The camera was right there, pretty much next to him on the sideline, focused on the opposing team. What are you doing? All right. So I'll give you Spygate. I'm not giving you Deflategate. Especially growing up in cold weather, leaving my basketball outside and shit, and then having to pump up the damn thing 3 hours later. Anyway, moving on. Not going to get into that. Here's the thing, right? So Bill Belichick's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. For some reason, the only owner that they've had over the last 30 years and has brought 6 titles with his team is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Now you got to go into it. I'm not even going to wait for Brady. We're going to see how deep it really runs because Rob Gronkowski is going to be up for the Hall of Fame next year because he got out a year earlier than Tom Brady.
Right.
So you're going to tell me that I'm not going to say he's the best, I mean, I could,
He's
obviously.
damn good at what he did, though.
But you're going to tell me that, let's say for the sake of argument, top 5 all-time tight end is not a first ballot Hall of Famer? Is that what you're going to say because that you hate the Patriots? And he wasn't even on the team for any of that crap? He wasn't.
Right.
But because you hate the Patriots, you're going to leave him off too?
Gronk.
Right? Are we going to go backwards? And because Randy Moss was on the team and set a record for touchdowns in a full season, are you going to be like, you know what? We changed our mind, Randy. You set that record with the Patriots, and that was during Spygate. They were busted at the beginning of that year.
Honestly, none of that even matters. It's a whole new team now. That's getting a lot of crap.
Is it really though?
Getting the whining and stuff, and I think they've earned the spot where they are. They've fought tooth and nail, and they've played really well.
If this team had been coached the whole time by Andy Reid and they're finally back in the Super Bowl, everybody would be cheering for the Patriots right now. But because it's Bill Belichick's former team and everybody else couldn't figure out how to beat them, including Andy Reid in the playoffs, by the way, never beat them in playoffs.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there. Shout out to Jason Anderson out of KC. But if there was any other coach on this team, Mike McCarthy could have been coaching this team for the last 20 years and got him to the Super Bowl, and then nobody would care. But because it was Bill Belichick, and he was caught in 2007, and then after all of that, after all the cheating scandal,
see what you did, haters? You derailed him.
Hey, no, after all of that, right? They still won 3 more Super Bowls long after they were caught cheating.
Yeah, I know.
Meanwhile, the Arizona Cardinals have 0.
But we're still talking about the brand spanking new reborn Drake May, Mike Vrabel Patriots.
We'll see how far that goes.
They are.
We'll see how far that goes. They're going to lose. What's going to happen is more than likely, let's say that they lose, everybody's going to bash them. Like they were expected to go from 4 wins to Super Bowl champions in a year. Like that was expected.
Right.
No, it wasn't. To be honest with you, I thought next season was going to be it because they have 11 draft picks.
I thought we were going to have to face a losing record this season again. Yeah. That's what I came in with the mentality. I thought we were going to get maybe 5 or 6 games.
They're going into the draft.
I just wanted the little improvement.
Even if they lose,
pleasantly surprising.
Even if they lose, I'll appease everybody. When they lose the Super Bowl, they still have 11 draft picks going into this next draft, and only 4 people that are going to be free agents from the entire team.
Right.
And, oh, by the way, $35 million in free agency.
Right.
I expected next season to be the one where I'm like, hey, we're back in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But apparently if they lose, oh, my God, they suck because everybody expected them to go from 4 wins to Super Bowl champs.
Right. Right.
No, it's just not how it works. Like, what team does that?
Nothing. We already broke records by going from 4 wins to what we're at now.
15? We have 15 this year? 15, I think. With the playoffs.
I don't remember where it would be at this 15, time. 16,
16,
17, something like that. Maybe.
Not 18-0. I know that much to the Super Bowl. Which they also don't get any credit for because they lost the Super Bowl. But you won 18 consecutive games in one season.
Yeah.
You lost a big game. Which, by the way, no other team has ever gone 18 straight in one season. Ever. Anyway, moving on. To the bets. I have got a ton of bets for this game. You know what? Let's do DFS first. Let's do the DraftKings DFS lineup because this was hard. Right? This was extremely difficult for me. Because I think I went through about probably easily 100 lineups where I did not want to put Jackson Smith and Jigba as my captain. But if you look at everybody else on the field, he is the best player on the field. Like Gonzalez has his hands it's going to be a tough game.
It's going to be a hell of a matchup, honestly.
Right. So I have as my captain. He cost 17 for
Jackson
Smith-Njigba. I have no choice. He is that dude for the Seahawks.
That dude.
If he doesn't have a good game, they will not win.
Right.
He has to have 10 catches, probably over 100 yards for them to win this game. I've got Drake May at 11,000. I've got Kenneth Walker III at 9,800. I've got kicker Jason Myers at 5,400. And then I had to get pretty creative because I'm running out of cash. I had $6,000 left to pick up 2 players. So I've got Mac Hollins. You know Mac Hollins at 3,600. Yeah. And I've got George Halani, who played a pretty good role last week. It was small, but I think it was more of a test to see how much he could be relied on. I think you might see him a little bit more in this game. Because usually in the Super Bowl, there's always that one player nobody thought about that's going to get like 3 touchdowns and be like the MVP of the game. You're like, oh, crap.
Right. You're hoping it'll be Halani.
So I've got Jackson Smith-Njigba as my captain, Drake May, Kenneth Walker, kicker Jason Myers, Mac Hollins, and George Halani, running back for the Seahawks on my team. I went through probably 1,000 different bets on DraftKings, hours. I picked out my top 20 or so that I like. I actually like this. All right. You can't parlay all of these. Trust me, I tried. Which means you can't put them all together. Yeah. I've got a JSN anytime touchdown, Jackson, to get a touchdown. Shout out to Jackson and his brother Kanan. I was talking to Kanan yesterday. He's up there. he's with his bro. I was talking to Kanan Smith-Njigba yesterday, and I was like, "Look, man, I got to cut you off until after the game." I said, "We cheer for Jackson all season. I can't cheer for him this weekend." And then he stopped responding to me because I said that. I'm like, I am a Patriots fan. There is no way that I'm going to switch from that 40 years of being a Patriots fan.
Hey, before he was drafted, we both tried to bully Jackson into going to the Patriots. The one time we met him.
He had a choice, though. But
I remember.
I would have loved it. Would have loved it.
Would have been
absolutely. I've also got JSN over 100 receiving yards. That's plus 105. Mm-hmm. JSN Super Bowl MVP Jackson Smith-Njigba. I think they're going to need this type of game from him in order for Seattle to win.
Yeah,
I honestly do.
Yeah.
So Super Bowl MVP, he'll have to get in the end zone more than once at plus 550. That's a good bet right there. Plus 550. I like that. Drake May, by the way, over 230 plus passing yards. That's at plus 110. Drake May, in case you haven't heard of him, over 40 plus rushing yards, minus 104. To give the Patriots a shot, May's going to have at least 40 yards rushing. At least 40 yards rushing. So the 40 plus rushing, it's minus 104. So it's basically even, right? You bet 100, you basically get 100. It's like 190 something. Keyshawn Booty, over 31 receiving yards. You don't think Booty's going to get over more than 31 receiving yards? That's like one of the easiest bets out there. Minus 113. So again, it's pretty even. Put $100 on that. Put $10 on that. You win almost 20. All right. I've got Travion Henderson, over 27 plus rushing and receiving yards. I don't know if he can get 27 on the ground against his defense. I think combined rushing and receiving yards, that's pretty good. I don't have the odds for that. I think it was like plus 115, something like that. Seahawks first half, minus 2.5. That means they're going to win the first half by at least 3 points. It means they're going to have at least a 3-point lead at halftime. That's minus 122. Sam Darnold to have 25 plus passing yards in the first quarter. That's plus 130. Love that bet. Absolutely love it because I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball that well.
Yeah.
Like Kenneth Walker, I think the over-under for his rushing yards is like 70-something. I don't see him getting that against the Patriots. I really don't. Like him or not, the Patriots' rush defense is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Seahawks to have over 2.5 different players to score a touchdown. Okay. Plus 110. Jason Myers, 10 plus kicking points at plus 150. That's pretty good. Special teams one. Also, I like Myers over 8.5 kicking points minus 103. You cannot parlay those two. So pick one. If I had to pick one of those, I'd probably say the plus 150 to have him 10 plus kicking points. That counts 1 point for extra points and 3 points for field goals. So I think you can get 10. I like this one. Kenneth Walker and Ramondre Stevenson to each record 5 plus rushing yards in each quarter. I like that one because Ramondre's over-under for rushing yards is 50.
Right.
If he gets 5 yards a quarter, that's only 20 yards.
Right.
I like that one. And again, Walker's over-under is 70. You tell me you can't get 5 yards a quarter? That is at plus 450. That's probably one of the easiest bets out there. You bet 100, you get 550 back. Bet 10, you get 45 back. Pretty good. Kenneth Walker and Ramondre Stevenson each have 25 plus rushing yards in each half. I like that one too. That goes along with the over-under that they're getting.
Right.
25 for Ramondre is 50. The over-under is 50 for him. Right? That's 50 for Kenneth Walker. Again, the over-under is 70. That's an easy bet. Plus 600. I like it. JSN. I like this one too because it pays really well. JSN and Stephon Diggs to each record 5 plus receiving yards in each quarter. Yeah. That one's a little tricky, but it's plus 600. It's a little
tricky.
This is the one that I really like that I'm going to save. I'm going to save that one to the end. I'll tell you why in a second. A few novelty bets. Total players to have a pass attempt over 2.5 for Seattle. Or for the game is at plus 190, which means somebody is going to do like an end around or something like Jackson on a sweep comes around and then throws the ball. I could totally see it happen. Somebody like every big game, somebody pulls out a trick play. That is a pretty good bet because you got the 2 quarterbacks. That's 2 people. Then you need 1 trick play where like a receiver, tight end, running back throws a pass. Just 1. Like even if it's back to the quarterback, as long as it's forward. That pays 190. Will there be a flea flicker attempted? Yes. Plus 200 on those odds. These are all DraftKings, by the way. This one I really like too because it goes into the bag of tricks.
Yeah.
An offensive lineman to score a touchdown. Yes. Plus 2,200. $100 gets you $2,300. They always have tackles eligible inside the red zone. All you got to do is throw the ball to one of them. That's it. $2,300 if a tackle gets touchdown. I like it. What else do I got? Longest air yards from a single reception, Mac Hollins, plus 800. Hollins is a deep guy, right? Booty goes down, and then Hollins is the other guy for the Patriots. He's big guy, 6+ feet, great range. I'm going to do Mac Hollins at plus 800. I like that one. Wide receiver wins MVP plus 370. Most of the time, an MVP is the quarterback.
Right.
99.7% of the time, the MVP goes to the quarterback of the winning team, unfortunately. But if you pick a wide receiver, put $10 down, you win $47. First team to take an offensive snap in the red zone, the Patriots at plus 110. And heads or tails? I've been asking everybody all day, what would you pick, heads or tails? Your tails?
I always go with tails.
Everybody said tails never fails. Going tails. I will put a few bucks down on tails for the majority, but I'm not sharing the money. I'm just saying, if it happens, unless it's with you. All right. Oh, wait, you can see me shaking my head. Never mind. All right, what's next?
I can see you. You skipped your final score that you wanted to come back to.
All right, well, let's do that because I was going to send this. I was going to wait until the very end.
Oh, the very end of the show.
Give me your pick for the win and what score you think.
Patriots. I do think it's going to be low scoring and tight. I think it's going to be a heavily defensive game. So I've been leaning in like 17-9.
This is the same woman that got the last score that we said within 1 point. 1 point. It was like 30. You said 30. I said 30. It was 30.
I think 30, yeah. Yeah, it was dumb how close that was.
I'm not going to argue with you, except right now, because I have the Seattle Seahawks, and I'll explain why in a second. This guy's not a Patriots fan. Hold on. I'll explain why in a second. My final score is Seattle 23-20. First reason behind it is I picked against the Patriots every week
time so far.
The season. Right. Doing pretty damn good, and they're undefeated. Like I haven't won once in the playoffs. So
for reverse psychology thing, yeah.
Look, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. I'll be wearing the same T-shirt, sitting in the same damn spot, watching the game, same Patriots shirt like that I've been wearing. I'm going with Seattle 23-20. Another reason is that score 23-20 is plus 5,500 on DraftKings. That's worth a few bucks toward it. If Seattle wins 23-20, and I put $100 on it, it's $5,500, $5,600 because it's plus 5,500.
Yeah.
I like that score. Plus, the Patriots lose and I win $5,000.
Maybe it will be such a terrible thing.
Bought, you know? It's like if I win the millie for the DFS game, if I win the $1 million, come in first place on DraftKings DFS, and it's because Jackson Smith and Jigba went the fuck off.
Right.
My captain, and maybe, just maybe, like, who else do I have on that damn team? Maybe Jason Myers kicks like 4 field goals, and George Halani manages to get into the end zone on like a toss or something. Like, I may buy a Seahawks jersey if it wins me $1 million. Still a Patriots fan. I'll buy a JSN jersey.
Yeah, probably want one of those jersey. Anyways, honestly.
I'm actually waiting for him to send me one without asking. Should I start throwing his brother Kanan some hints? Be like, hey, his jersey would look really good on my wall behind me. I'm not asking for one. I'm just saying it would look good. It would look good. It would look even better if it had some type of scribble on it. You know what I'm saying? In a plaque. Sometimes my love can be bought. That's all I'm saying. I mean, if we win the millie, if we win the $1 million with that team, I mean, anything's possible, especially with JSN at the number 1.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty damn good. All right. 23-20 mine. You said a little less than that.
17-9.
17-9 Patriots. Mm-hmm. Wow. Because that means JSN doesn't get in the end zone. That does mean that the kicker on my team did pretty good. He had 3 field goals. I'll accept that. But that also means we didn't win the millie. I mean, what do you want? Do you want the Patriots to win it?
It could be a touchdown. They don't convert the extra point. And a field goal.
All right. What's next?
The cookout clash at Bowman Gray Stadium reaction.
So last night we finally got to watch the clash, right? For NASCAR, yeah. Which is the exhibition race for NASCAR. Not
unofficial season opening.
Next week is Daytona 500. That's when the season actually kicks off. We're big NASCAR fans.
I think I should do a
they're a little bit out of view, but we have a ton of signatures. And you're a Bowman fan. I'm a Kyle Busch fan. Yeah, we both have signed hats from both of them. Matter of fact, I have.
This isn't the signed one. It's sitting on the shelf.
Entire from 2 years ago. Is it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Every driver
that we could find that would sign it.
Yeah, that went to the media center. I had them sign. Yeah. I didn't have media credentials for this, by the way, because you can't ask for this on the media credentials.
No, you got to do that on your own. But
I was not working that event. We bought tickets to get it.
Yeah.
When you're media, like I can't go up to like Ketel Marte next time I see him and be like, hey, can you sign this?
Right.
You're pretty much one of the best second basemen in the league. Just say it. Give me a little scribble right here. I can't do that, unfortunately. I love the fact that I get the access that I get as a credentialed press member, not just for the Diamondbacks, but Arizona State, the Rattlers, so on and so forth. Sometimes NASCAR, except for the dick that runs the Phoenix Raceway, who is if you came in and you didn't listen to our intro, both the intro and the outro is just for him, and he knows it because I sent it to him. All right, so the cookout, Ryan Priest, like it was a battle of bumper cars the whole way, and it was basically like almost last man standing. Like congratulations to him. Like
the weather
very emotional,
shitty and rough, and it was so hard for them to just make a lap without having an incident towards the end of the race. There,
of Bowman Gray. That's the beauty of it. It's not a real racetrack,
right?
It's not. It's not a NASCAR racetrack. It's just where they do it, to bring the fans in. But hopefully, it'll never be on the schedule outside of an exhibition race.
God, I don't even want to think about it.
I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
Those things like bumper tanks, like they were. I loved it. And then the biggest agitators was your guy.
Yeah, he caused
also,
a lot of mess.
Bubba Wallace.
Joe Logano was a little guilty too, but compared to this guy and Bubba, not as bad.
Daniel Suarez with a new team, Spire Racing.
Yeah.
Shown with his new car, which didn't have a clean part to it. Actually, if you got out of that race and your car was clean, you weren't racing.
Yeah. They all looked like they'd sideswiped everybody, and they were running on the walls and each other, and it got pretty.
That was fun to watch, though.
It got pretty intense.
That was fun to watch. Next week, we're actually going to pick who we think's going to win the Daytona 500, which is almost impossible to pick because once the big one happens, it can wipe out. Yeah. And there's usually two big one wrecks.
Yeah, it's like playing 52 card pickup. You think you have everything in the right order, and then someone just goes with the cards on the floor, and you don't know how it's going to reshuffle the deck.
It's terrible. But I'm going to watch anyway because that stuff's fun to watch. All right, let's jump up to our new segment, which is
Pack Wars.
Pack Wars. All right, so every week we are going to open up a new pack of baseball cards or basketball cards or football cards, and it is up to you, the viewer, to decide who wins. Don't open it yet.
I don't think I can.
You gotta squeeze it. You gotta squeeze it.
Okay.
Yeah, pop it. All right.
I popped it.
So it is up to you, the viewer, to tell us who wins Pack Wars for this week, and I'll be sending it out to get more people in to actually say it, and we're going to go through these here in a second. But first, it is time for Pack Wars, and today's segment is proudly sponsored by our new friends at Valley-Wide Sports Cards. If you're in the Valley and love the hobby, you've got to check out our guy, Noah, who gave me a really good discount. Baseball cards, hobby boxes, singles, all the good stuff. Support a local shop that supports the community at vwsportscards.com. All right. Now, one thing that I will say is I don't think he would have given me the deal that he gave me if I wore my Patriots hat in there. I don't think he'll ever give it to me again.
Probably not. That's all right.
Probably not. All right. So go ahead and pop it. Pull that deck of cards out of there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go through them really quick. I'm just throwing stuff around in the office. That's cool.
Okay.
All right. Sweet.
Ooh, shiny.
Shiny. All right. I got to open these up. All right. So face them down or face them up. Face them up. All right. You go first. We're gonna go through these one at a time really quick. Who you got?
James Wood.
Washington.
W. I think that's what
Dylan Cease for San Diego. I like him.
Connor Norby.
Mike Trout. I don't want to say I won already, but I'm kind of winning.
Max Fried.
No way. Really?
A Yankee, yeah. Ew.
Yeah. Sal Frelick on my team. Thank you very little.
Edgar Cuero, I think it said.
Yep. Ronald Acuna Jr. I'm winning this right now. By the
Mike
way.
Abel, Phillies.
You got a lot of pictures. Oh, I'm loving this deck. Bryce Harper.
Dalton Rushing, Dodgers.
Nice. One of my favorite pitchers for our Boston Red Sox, Garrett Crochet. This freaking thing is amazing.
Josh Smith. I think that's the Braves.
Yeah, Texas. Third base. Jackson Merrill, the second Padre that I've gotten.
Shota Imanga from the Cubs.
Shote. Imanaga. Sure. Sean Burke, everybody's favorite team, the Chicago White Sox.
Grant McCray.
Nice. Former Arizona Diamondback, Tyler Locklear.
I finally got someone on the Red Sox. Walker Buehler.
Damn. All right. I like that one. Steven Kwan. Little guy from Cleveland. I like him.
Fernando Tatis Jr. on the Padres.
You got Fernando Tatis Jr. All right.
I did.
No big deal. Deal. He's all right. Shane McClanahan. Big right-handed there.
Colton Cowser and the Orioles.
Nice. Former Arizona Diamondback. I feel like I'm going to say that a lot because I don't keep anybody outside of almost nobody. Christian Walker.
O'Neal Cruz on the Pirates.
Oh, Jesus. Woo. I like him. Pete Alonso. Big home run stud.
Trey Sweeney on the Tigers.
Tyler Soderstrom. Looking it down from the Ace.
Anthony Santander on the Blue Jays.
You know how, I don't know if you ever noticed, but if you go to a baseball game, they always do, the home players, like Corbin Carroll.
Yeah.
And they do, the visiting team, Corbin Carroll.
Yeah.
For this Yankee, Jason Dominguez.
Adley Rutschman on the Orioles.
All right, yep.
I knew I'd get it if I kept trying.
Orioles. God.
I'm a Nolan Ryan fan, I know.
Justin Henry Malloy. Who's winning this so far?
Paul Skeens of the Pirates.
Okay, I was winning until you picked up one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He, by the way, just won arbitration. I think he's getting 30-something million for arbitration. Evan Carter, decent, Texas.
Brent Rooker on the A's.
Yeah, it's the A's. It's just the A's, by the way, because they're still trying to get the Las Vegas Athletics licensed. It got turned down because the Athletics is too general.
I got another yucky.
Are you shitting me right now? They did. They got turned down.
Ben Rice on the Yankees.
Ben, yeah, Yankees. Cole Reagans, not bad.
I would want to say, I guess the Angels. I'm not sure what that is. Taylor Ward.
Yeah, Taylor Ward. Tomoyuki Sugano.
Sebby Matthews on the Twins.
Apparently, I'm just doing like Asian players right now. Roki Sasaki.
I guess this was also a rookie.
Oh!
No, it's the Rockies. Chris Bryant on the Rockies.
Chris Bryant. Yeah, he's been around for a while. How about a little Shohei Oh,
I
Tommy.
think you just won. That's the best player in baseball.
Oh, I got it.
You just won.
We're not even halfway through yet.
Panthers, Corey Seager.
The Panthers. Say that again.
Rangers. Rangers.
Thank you. Texas Rangers. Wrong sport, man. All right. How about a little one of our favorites, former Boston Red Sox, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts. Ah.
Love it.
Rude.
You're
definitely winning. Zach DeZenzo on the Astros.
DeZenzo. God bless you. All right.
Oh.
How about some Aussie Albies? Good DFS
good
player for the Braves. Very nice.
I got Perdomo.
Oh, shut your mouth.
I got Perdomo.
You got Perdomo. I got Perdomo's bobblehead.
Yes, you do. Yes,
I just want the card. All right.
Strom on the Phillies.
Strom.
Yep. Strom.
Rhett Lauder, Cincinnati.
Pete Crow Armstrong on the Cubs.
Yep. Pretty good. How about brand new Arizona Diamondback, Nolan Arenado, one of the best defensive players,
there you
maybe
go,
even in the history of the game, at third base.
Matt Chapman on the Giants.
I got a Paul Skeens. This isn't an ornament card. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I like that card.
I got a Paul Skeens ornament card.
Fun.
Keep that.
Wonder if I have one of those in here somewhere.
It's in there.
Andrew McCutcheon on the Pirates.
Ah, catch. All right. How about also former Boston Red Sox, Chris Sale? I'm loving this deck.
Jordan Lawler, another Diamondback.
There you go. Jordan Lawler.
Not as exciting as Perdomo. Sorry, Jordan.
How about JT Real Muto? Muto. I think it's Muto.
Michael Harris the third.
Nice. Braves. How about some Brian Reynolds? The guy that our buddy Kanan Smith and Jigma collided with in like his third game and broke his wrist. He didn't break Brian Reynolds' wrist. He broke his wrist in like his third game.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Sandy
Alcantara.
Oh, very nice.
Marlins.
Yep. I don't think he's on the Marlins anymore. Somebody picked him up.
Oh.
All right. How about some Gunnar Henderson? You gotta like some Gunnar Henderson from the Orioles.
We've got a very Christmas dressed up Aaron Judge on the Yankees.
Yeah.
Ew. Not Yankees fans, if you couldn't tell.
How about another Shohei Ohtani?
Are you shitting me? And it's a shiny one. 2 Shoheis. I have no Shoheis.
Not yet. We're only halfway through the day.
You definitely fucking won this. Jose Ramirez on the Guardians.
Yeah, he's good. Cleveland. Spencer Strider. Decent. I like it.
Alec Burleson on the Cardinals.
Very nice. So much for the holiday decoration. How about a real Paul Skeens? Right there.
Andrew
I like
Benintendi on the White Sox.
Benintendi, former Boston Red Sox, by the way. Won a championship with the Sox. How about a nice little song, Hayden Birdsong? Hayden Birdsong.
Randy Arozarena.
Rosarina.
The Mariners.
Yep. He's good. That boy can play. All right. Emmanuel Calais. You're listening in. Who's your favorite baseball team? Put it in the comments. Alex Bregman. He's not with Boston anymore. Fortunately.
I got him locked in on a card at least.
Junior Caminero.
Manny Machado and the Padres.
Ooh, that's a good one. You do. You have some pretty good ones. Jack Flaherty. Jack Flaherty, everybody.
Kobe Mayo of the... my brain doesn't want to say the name again.
Mayo.
Orioles.
Mayo.
Orioles.
The Orioles.
I know how to say that word, but my brain
Relvis Martinez. Or Elvis Martinez.
Brian Reynolds on the Pirates.
There you go. I've already done him.
Too.
That's the guy. That's the guy.
That's the guy.
That's the guy. Framber.
That broke our betting.
Valdez, who I believe is with Detroit now. I think he signed with Detroit.
Chandler Simpson on the Rays.
Who's that?
Chandler Simpson on the Rays.
Okay. CJ Abrams. I like that. It's pretty much the best player, in my opinion, on Washington.
Jose Ramirez, the Guardians.
Nice. The Dodgers players are loving me. How about future Hall of Famer Freddie Freeman?
Nice. And
Loving
you got
it.
Mookie, and you got two Shoheis. Alec Burleson of the Cardinals.
There you go. How about some Kerry Carpenter for Detroit?
I've got another Andrew Benintendi from the White Sox.
There you go. Freddie Peralta, everybody. Freddie.
I've got another Randy Arozarena on the Mariners.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. I like him. He's probably my favorite player. One of my favorite players on the team. How about another former Red Sox and World Series champion, by the way, Nathan Eovaldi.
Got Juan Soto on the Mets.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, he's pretty much the best bat. Well, yeah, he's the best bat there. How about Cade Horton from the Cubs?
Nolan Schanuel on the Angels.
Sure.
Sure. Sorry, Nolan. I do not know how
Chandler
to say your name.
Simpson, Tampa Bay. All right.
It's like Minnesota, Byron Buxton.
There you go. How about some Jackson Churio? Young Churio showing up. I like my deck. I got a nice deck, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
You got two Shoheis in there. You already won by a lot. So
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that. But
Matt
okay.
Olson, Braves. Oops. I still have no Shoheis.
Langford.
hope.
By the way, Matt Olson, great pick. Great pick on that one. Wyatt Langford, Texas.
Zach Wheeler, Phillies? Yeah, Phillies.
Ooh, yeah. John Kenzie, Noel.
Chris Sale on the Braves.
You got a sale one too?
Yep.
All right. Kumar Rocker.
I've got a lot of Phillies, I feel like.
I got a lot of Texas.
JT Realmuto on the Phillies.
Oh, yeah. Real Muto. Reese Hines. Reese Hines, everybody.
Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. So that's the second one I got of this guy.
You got. How about some Mason Wynn, everybody? All he does is win. Win.
Matt Chapman of the Giants.
Ooh. Oh, I like these ones. All right. Hunter Green. Pretty much the best pitcher in Cincinnati. Whatever.
Luis Robert Jr. on the White Sox.
There you go. Julio Rodriguez up in Seattle.
No, I got a Seattle too. Luis Castillo is my Mariner.
Oh, there you go.
Back-to-back Mariners.
Solid. Kevin Alcantara. Who is winning this?
Angel Martinez, the Guardians. I got one card left.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
I must have jumped in on you a couple of times.
Jung-Hoo Lee. Yeah, I'll do another one.
Okay.
Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Josh, I would pronounce it Young, but maybe Jung. Rangers.
All right. Josh Young.
Young.
Yeah, it's Young.
Yeah, that's how I wanted to say it.
Strum. Matt Strum, everybody. And then finally, I like him. Jacob Wilson from the A's. Not the Las Vegas A's, not the Oakland A's, not the Sacramento A's, but just the A's because they can't get the license for the Las Vegas A's. Are you serious? They have been the Athletics for over 100 years, and then their patent for the Las Vegas A's gets denied. Athletics
Right.
gets denied because athletics is too general.
Right.
It's been the same name for over 100 years.
Yeah.
It got denied by the patent.
Got somebody that doesn't appreciate tradition making those decisions, apparently.
Just so I can back up a little bit, you didn't get a Mookie Betts.
No.
You didn't get a
Freeman. I got 0 Shoheis. You've got 2 Shoheis.
0 Shoheis. You didn't get a special holiday decoration Paul Skeens along with
I did not.
real Paul Skeens card.
I think I have a Paul Skeens card.
I'm thinking that I won this week's version. Now, next week, the decks, because we said we got such a good deal.
I did get a Perdomo. That was the only one that
I am a little jealous of the Perdomo. A little bit jealous of the Perdomo, especially being here in the Valley. Love watching him play, but I'm thinking I won. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if we measure it strictly by Shoheis, you have 2 Shoheis and I have 0 Shoheis. So it only means you won. And then you also got Mookie Betts. So
Betts and Freeman and Mike Trout and quite a few others.
I might have a Paul Skeen. I
think you did have a Paul Skeens.
I feel like I got one.
But it doesn't look as good as my shiny Christmas
decoration. Your Christmas one that was really cool. I wish I had one in here. The Christmas one was just the freaking Yankees guy wearing lights around his neck. Thanks, Yankees.
Thanks, Yankees. You did get an Aaron Judge. I'll give you that. I don't like him because he's a Yankee, but
but he's decent.
He's pretty much one of the best players in the league year after year.
I sworn I did, but maybe. Oh yeah, there's my Paul. I did get a Paul Skeens.
There you go. I think it's the same one that I got.
Probably you got the special Magic Christmas one.
So next week, because we got such a great deal on this set, we're going to go down to the smaller sets. So the segment's a little shorter next week. To where it's only like between 6 and 10 cards per pack.
Right, like a normal
pack.
We'll let
them vote on that.
This is our special introductory wild pack. That's what this was.
Yeah, I like it though. And I got 2 Shoheis.
2 Shoheis. And a Mookie. That's a big one too.
Freeman.
Mookie's awesome. So
I love Freeman. Hall of Famer Freeman. Like him.
Yeah.
Freddie. All right. So that's that. We will cut that segment, get it out there for people to vote on. Pretty sure I might have nailed that one.
So I mean, I'm ready to concede defeat, honestly, but I'm like Shohei Ohtani. I consider him to be the best player in baseball. So
yes, like there's no question. There's no question.
One show,
and I got one as a batter. I got one card for batting and one for pitching. So
nice.
That's I think that's pretty much the cherry.
You got all the Shoheis.
So I think I won Pack Wars for this week. Shout out again to Noah over at Valley Wide Sports Cards. We'll be stopping in next week, pick up some more. So awesome stuff. All right, last segment. What is last?
Oh no!
All right, so this is fun. Basically, how this works, it's time for a brand new game that we started last week as a little test. It's called Sports Oh No. Here's how it works. I'm going to give Lady M 6 weird facts about one NFL team, one at a time. You can guess it after any fact. And the goal is to get it before you run out of facts.
Right.
All right. So are you ready? If you know the answer at home, please put it in the chat. Can you see the chat? Or am I the only person that can see the chat?
I had to shrink my screen, but yes, I can.
All right.
Okay.
Fact number 1. This NFL team once missed a potential game-winning field goal in the playoffs, despite the kick being from a very, very manageable distance.
Well, I feel like I should already know this because it was like a 25-yard field goal.
Give me a guess.
Shit. Well, okay, let's just go Falcons. I don't think that's right. But
it is not the Atlanta Falcons. Fact number 2. This franchise has appeared in multiple Super Bowls, but it has never won one.
There's a lot of teams that you could throw, but multiple Super Bowls, though.
Super Bowls, never won one.
The Bills?
I knew you were going to say the Bills. That is incorrect, though.
Okay.
So you get an oh no. All right, moving on. Fact number 3. This team once had a running back rush for over 2,000 yards in a season, yet still failed to make a deep playoff run.
Is it the Lions?
Oh, no.
Okay. That sounded like a Barry Sanders reference, if ever I heard one out of the left wing. So.
This franchise, fact number 4, this franchise is responsible for one of the most famous playoff moments ever known simply as the Miracle.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I should know who this is.
Not the hockey movie Miracle, which is amazing.
No, we were... I should know who this is. I should know who this is. Because they're just talking about how they did the Miracle and then they couldn't get anywhere after that anyways. Why do I feel like it might be a West Coast team now? Chargers?
That is incorrect. Oh, no. All right, fact number 5. This team has played its home games in multiple stadiums, including one that famously collapsed due to snow.
Oh, no, that wasn't due to snow. Shit, who had the collapsing snow one?
Not anybody on the West Coast, I can tell you that much.
No, it's definitely I was in the right area to begin with. Motherfucker, who was that? The Jets?
No.
I can't even really picture them.
Hashtag, oh no. All right. Last fact.
All right.
So you didn't get it before this fact, but this one's pretty much a dead giveaway.
Let's see.
This is a team associated with the phrase wide left and wears purple and gold.
Purple and gold? The only purple team I can think of right now is the Ravens, but I think they've won a Super Bowl before. They haven't just gotten there and not won it.
Answer? You can't think of another purple team.
Oh, the Vikings? They've won a Super Bowl. Haven't they won a Super Bowl ever?
No.
Really?
No.
That's shocking. I honestly thought that they had.
The Miracle was to Stephon Diggs. Yep.
Well, look at what Sam Darnold did for them last year, and then they dumped him for this year, and he is definitely getting his sweet revenge for that. So,
coming up next week, we're breaking down NASCAR's official first weekend with the Daytona 500 and the heat races. Also, we're going to start diving into the Arizona Cardinals offseason and the upcoming baseball season for the Arizona Diamondbacks. All that plus temperature of the suns, a new pack war. Maybe I can go for 2 in a row. I'm pretty sure that I won this one.
You just keep getting all the fucking Shoheis, then yeah.
But because I'm a Patriots fan, they'll probably not vote for me and just vote for you, even though you're also a Patriots.
I really just have Perdomo.
All right. Before we get out of here, if you've ever said, I want to do sports media, but I don't know where to start, this is your moment. I'm hosting an actual free Sports Media X web class in the very near future where I break down exactly how sports fans are turning podcasts, blogs, and social content into real media brands and how you can do it too. Basically, I took my framework and how I've been doing it for like 12 years, and I finally decided to teach people how to do it. No experience, no credentials, no gatekeepers. Go to coachjeffdemers.com/media to be notified for the next Sports Media X web class. Take the first step toward covering the sports you love instead of just watching from the couch. We will see you inside. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook for the SV Podcast and Sports Media X. Also, make sure you follow myself at SMAHTSIDE, SMAAHTSIDE on X, as well as Ms. Lady M at LadyM_S3 on X. Oh, today's been a long day with the Open in town and golf and everything. I mean, it's been absolutely insane. But I'll tell you what, why don't you get us out of here with the final words?
Keep loving sports.
the show for now. Shout out to the most badass military in the world and the toughest veterans to ever walk the planet. And as always, all you haters.